Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we gonna get a little deep and this is something that's just relevant right now that happened this week. As you know, if you are familiar in the social media world with celebrities, Amber Rose just posted herself naked a couple, I don't know how many years ago, but Kim Kardashian did the Breaking the Internet. She was also pretty much naked on the cover of a magazine. Along with many other celebrities and people. So I just kind of wanted to open this discussion and talk to you specifically, ladies, women, young ladies, girls, you know, you get it. So if you are interested in this, then keep on watching. As women, are our bodies the only thing we have to offer the internet in order to break it? If you're not familiar with the term breaking the internet, just meaning putting ourselves out there so that it gets widely spread, so that people are talking about you. And a lot of social media, a lot of things on TV are wild things that are just extreme so that people will get noticed. And most of the time for women, you know, it's something like this that really gets them out there. So I just want to discuss that because yes, it's true, sex sells. Yes, you will be talked about. But as individuals, what value do we bring? Is your body the only thing you have to offer? And in a more realistic term, obviously not everyone's posting naked pictures, but as women, our bodies are beautiful. I mean, we can definitely say that, and we can acknowledge that, and we can look at another woman's body and say, wow, she's gorgeous, you know. There's nothing wrong with appreciating your body. But it's not just in the sense of being naked. It's not in the sense of you posting a nude picture. There's so many levels to that. It's not just a nude photo. It's also us women respecting our bodies enough and respecting ourselves enough to not give ourselves away so quickly. To not use our bodies as a tool to lure people in, to get attention, to build our own confidence, to see our value is through our bodies. To take a better look at that, because if we were stripped from our beauty, if we were stripped from our beautiful bodies or you know, our self-image, what is there left? What are you offering? What is your value? That's what I want to talk about. As women, are we taking a better look at ourselves and what our value is to humans and to people and to our jobs and to our significant others? And are we basing our confidence and our self-worth in the approval of others and the approval of the opposite sex, or the approval of, you know, what others view us as beautiful or sexy? You know, if you were stripped of everything, could you confidently say, I bring value to someone? I have confidence in who I am. That's what I want to talk about, because anyone can post themselves naked and get noticed and get talked about. But is that the route that anyone wants to go? And if so, why? I don't want to bash anyone. I don't want to bash even them. It's just they put it out there for a reason and we're talking about it. So here we are talking about it. And this isn't to put down women. It isn't to put down women who, you know, love their bodies and celebrate their bodies or anything. It's just, I want to discuss and I want to challenge you as a woman to look deeper in yourself and look deeper in the core of what it is that you are bringing forth, and what are you portraying yourself as, and what are you giving off, and are you looking at yourself deeper? We all have to ask ourselves these questions. And I just thought it was an interesting topic because I think as women we need to talk about this more. Like a specific area also I want to talk about is, you know, the basic one where us as females and women and young girls crave the attention of men, or maybe not necessarily on a constant, you know, basis, like we crave that, but it's nice to hear that someone say you're beautiful. It's nice to hear someone even say, oh, she's sexy, you know, or have someone want you, or to feel beautiful. I believe that there's a large group of women and girls who find their security and confidence and try to have fulfillment by giving their bodies away to just anyone. And you may not, you know, think that you're doing it with a lot of people. It's not the point. And this isn't even my values and morals as a Christian woman. Christianity aside, just as a human and as a woman, we need to discover who we are and our confidence and our strengths. And of course, there are women and girls that can say, no, I have my own desires, I have my own needs, my own sexual needs, so I'm going to do what I want to do. But there's a large majority of women out there that are trying to find a significant other and are trying to find someone who's going to love them and are trying to find someone who's going to give them their confidence and appreciate them and love their bodies and love them and think they're beautiful. That's a huge, I mean, we can honestly say that. Everyone, including myself, likes to feel beautiful. And so for the majority of you who do want to have a relationship and who are looking for some security and some fulfillment, and I just want to challenge you women, that I want you guys to understand that we are so powerful as women, so powerful, and we can control so many things. And if we just had some discipline and some self-worth and value and didn't necessarily give our bodies and use our bodies as ways to attract men and as ways to build more confidence and as ways to kind of like find that significant other because we think that's the way to do it first, and to, you know, just satisfy our own needs. If we were to have discipline and self-control and awareness of our strength and the power that we possess, we would think twice about using our bodies in that way. It's not to say that you're not, you know, we're human. We were designed to be sexual. We were designed to want sex. We were designed to be attracted to the opposite sex. We were designed that way. There's nothing wrong. You're not crazy, you know. It's just in a matter of I feel like as a whole, we're not trained or taught the value that our values. I think half the time we don't even realize how much more desirable, how much more beautiful, and how much more confidence we can gain by doing so much less. I think as a society and, you know, just as a whole, we just automatically assume we have to look a certain way and give certain things and test drive certain things, or, you know, be a certain way in order to get that confidence, in order to get that attention, in order to get that significant other, in order to feel valued. And it's completely the opposite. Isn't it true that we want what we can't have? Isn't it true that we are curious creatures? We are drawn to the unknown. We want to know more about things. We respect women or people who carry themselves a certain way. And doesn't that say something? So if that's all true, don't you think giving less would be so much more beneficial and so much more strengthening? And once you start to feel that and do that, you feel the strength and confidence in yourself that you'll never have experienced if you don't. I truly believe that fulfillment that you're looking for and that confidence you can totally find and gain by figuring out what you have to offer as a woman. It's so, there's so much involved in it. It doesn't happen overnight. You can't just figure out who you are, what you want to be, what you bring to the table, because half the time, I mean, everyone's different. Everyone's lives are different. Everyone's been through so many different things and so many different situations in your life that have brought you to where you are now. And one person has gone through something that maybe the other person has, or you've been hurt, or someone treated you a certain way, or you grew up a certain way, or you're in a bad situation. So we all face different challenges, and we all face insecurities, and we have different levels of confidence and values and who we are, and it's all a part of life and growing. And we're, you know, that's the beauty of it. It's like every day you can grow and you can evolve into a better person. So if you don't know your value, you don't know what you have or what you're bringing to the table or what your worth is, Don't feel frustrated and upset and down on yourself, and go out and do things that are just going to fulfill your moments, fleshly desire. With, challenge yourself to be strong and be better. Challenge yourself to seek your inner beauty and your inner strength and everything that, all the characteristics that you have that are beautiful, and what you do, what you are good at, what your talents are, what your character traits that people acknowledge that are great. And I just want to talk about that, you guys. I want you guys to just really try to focus on what you bring to the table and what your values are. I talked a little bit about this in my confidence video. More so on my blog post, I went deeper in this. But I just think it's such an important topic, because we don't have to, as women. Yes, our bodies are beautiful, and yes, we have all these desires and needs, but we can be so much more. So much more. And you can get such a confidence and such a strength and power in yourself without all of that. In fact, you're even more valuable and more beautiful and more desirable when you challenge yourself and you work on your inner beauty, and your head's on straight, and you're not giving yourself away in different areas, and you're really holding yourself accountable, and you're holding back from things. Discipline, sacrifice, modesty, all this stuff is not easy, but it's such a beautiful thing, and it's so worth it. And I'm not judging anyone. If you've posted pictures of yourself in a certain light, or you've done, a ton of different things behind closed doors, and we've all made mistakes. We all, we're not perfect. And if you want to take a picture on the beach in your bathing suit, there's nothing wrong with it. We're beautiful. Women are beautiful. But I just challenge you to really seek deeper. I really challenge you, and I have to challenge myself just to bring, what are we bringing to the table that's not breaking the internet by selling our bodies? Not just in that way, because not all of us are going to post a picture of naked, but putting yourself out there, putting your body, putting your beauty, putting your features forward before your inner beauty, giving yourself away in order to get fulfillment, in order to get confidence, or feel like you'd get a relationship out of it, or just be loved and be wanted. If you challenge yourself to hold back from certain things and to seek who you are and give that first, and know that you're so confident in yourself and what you have to offer that not anyone can have it. Not just anyone can have it. And they have to work for it. If you were to wear a paper bag for the rest of your life, or for the rest of your week, and you were never able to have sex again, what do you bring to the table? We don't think about it that much, because I think about my best friend when she was going through her skin issues of TSW. It's a whole thing. I can't even really explain it. Topical steroid withdrawal, and she had all these skin issues, and she had to wear bandages, and she couldn't wear makeup for so long, and she had to go all natural, with natural products and all that stuff. So she was challenged to, going from wearing a lot of makeup to wearing none, and to have bandages on her, and different redness and different swelling and all this stuff. And she was literally stripped of that. And of course she's beautiful, but going from makeup to nothing to all that on your skin, like she even said, like, I guess I have to rely on my personality now, and she's got a great personality. But the point is, if you were stripped from the body that you have, that, or the beauty you have, or your face, or makeup, or, just anything as a woman, as how we feel beautiful, what do you have to offer? And are you going to feel confident in who you are? Look, we all have insecurities. I have insecurities. I'm growing, and I'm definitely building confidence, and I have less insecurities than when I did even last year or last month, But it's so important for us to acknowledge that, and acknowledge that we are so much more than our looks and our beauty. And don't, you know, if you're watching this and you feel insecure and you really don't feel beautiful, we all have something. I know that sounds cliche, but you know, you have something inside you. You have a talent, you have a gift that you were given. Every single person was blessed with something. It's just working on that. And how do we break the internet? How could you break the internet? How could you be successful in your career, in your relationships, in your life, and feel beautiful and confident without relying on what the society tells you you need to be or do, or what you think a guy wants from you, or what makes you feel fulfilled in a moment, you know, or the likes you get on Instagram just based off a picture. Because I think it's very sad that that's what it's come down to. Like, we can get so much further and we can be so much more powerful and desirable if we would hold back from certain things, if we would know our value and know what we bring to the table, and know that we're confident and we can do and be anything that we want. Give yourself some time to really work on yourself, and give yourself time to figure out what exactly is it that you want. I challenge you to take a break from automatically going to that route, giving yourself away in that way. You know, I challenge you to stop doing that and see what comes up from that, and see the growth you have, and see how a man reacts to you when you are so strong and confident in yourself that you're worth so much more. And I just want you to see what happens from that, if anything beneficial comes. So if you are new to my channel, I post every Wednesday and Saturday, and I have a variety of videos, and I would love it if you would subscribe and comment below your thoughts. And everyone, I would like for you to comment your thoughts or your opinion, because some of you are not going to agree with me, and that's totally fine. But yeah, love you guys. I will see you in my next video.